Okay, today if you've been paying attention on my channel, you might have noticed I sometimes head into unwise territory for humor, and I made a couple of Hitler jokes, so I'm gonna devote an entire episode, to Hitler humor. And, well, this might offend some people, but World War II happened a long time ago. We all got over it. Apparently at some point, some insane neo-Nazi was able to convince a guy at the BBC to greenlight, a very humorous show. It's called Heil Honey, I'm Home. It's a hilarious romantic comedy where Hitler and Eva Braun are living in an apartment together, but across from their apartment is a Jewish couple called the Goldsteins, who are constantly foiling Hitler's plans for world domination. I saw the pilot. Surprisingly, the BBC in its infinite wisdom decided not to greenlight any more episodes. But Heil Honey, I'm Home is hilarious. Where the fuck was that show going? Season 3 probably would, not lend itself to humor. And I was watching the pilot. I wanted to stream at the television screen. Goldsteins, get out of there! You're in danger! Goldsteins, get a plane ticket to America! The show's hilarious, and I love to see the wacky sitcom comedy versions of Goebbels and Herman Goering, Oh, that would have been hilarious. When they were shooting Heil Honey, I'm Home in front of the studio audience, there was a studio audience when they're flashing the laughing sign, the entire audience who's British is laughing. Oh, this is hilarious. Are there any Jewish members of the audience that are probably just looking at the actors in mute silence saying, this is in bad taste? What monster would find this funny? Heil Honey, I'm Home is hilarious. I mean, who the fuck in their infinite wisdom thought, a sitcom about Hitler's plans constantly being foiled by the Goldsteins was, a good idea for a show? Where the fuck would they be by season 3 that would not lend itself to humor? Heil I'm Home, how about this for a sitcom? It's a spoof on Cheers, but all the characters, are reincarnations of leaders from World War II, there's Stalin and Hitler's reincarnation, and they're frenemies, and they went all in and got a bank to give them the money to buy out a old-fashioned, European bar in Boston, but Stalin, a man of the working people, sides with the workers of, the bar, their one waitress, and, the Norma character is the reincarnation of Winston Churchill. The reincarnation of Winston Churchill. He sits at a stool, he gets drunk, and if anybody tries to criticize him for his love of the sauce, he'll just say, well, bitch, right now you're fucking ugly and I'm fucking drunk. Thing is, tomorrow morning, I'll be sober and you'll still be fucking ugly, bitch. See, that would be a great show. And Roosevelt's reincarnation runs the new fashion bar across the street from the old bar, but he wants to buy out the old bar and get involved, and that would be a hilarious show. That would, not be in bad taste, trivializing some really tragic stuff that happened in history. Heil Honey, I'm Home. What fucking neo-Nazi was able to convince the BBC to go all in with that show? I mean, that is in poor taste. Yeah, that show was not in bad taste. Heil, honey, I'm home. I'm like, Goldsteins, get out of there! Get out of there, Goldsteins! You're in danger! You're in the danger zone! Like, okay, Heil, honey, I'm home. Like, be a true story that the Fuhrer, really didn't mind Jewish people until the Goldsteins started foiling his plans for world domination. The difference between Stalin and Hitler was they were both funny fucks, but, Hitler, was known to be funny occasionally amongst people who knew him, but, he just didn't like jokes about sex and politics, But, Stalin's sense of humor was a bit on the cruel side. One day he's in his office running his brutal totalitarian dictatorship, and a Russian runs into the room going, "Oh, mean old Stalin, have a heart. And, lighten up on the Russian people. Have a heart, Stalin." And the guy runs out of Stalin's office, and Stalin looks at an employee of his and goes, "Listen, I want you to go to that guy's home tonight, knock on the door, and say, Stalin took your plea to have a heart seriously, and shoot him in the face. There's Stalin having a heart. Don't tell me how to run my shit." See, this is unwise humor, but we're at the point, where we can make bad taste jokes about World War II. It happened a long time ago. Like, 9/11 isn't funny until 75 years later. Then you can, see the humor in 9/11. That was hilarious, don't stand in the way of the dream of an artist. He will become a brutal tyrant and say, "How dare you not appreciate my artistic ability? How dare you not appreciate my artistry?" Well, I'm almost done here, but you might have noticed that my non-subscribers occasionally do Hitler jokes and, to get really, unwisely in bad taste. I devoted this whole episode to World War II humor. Well, some good foraging today. I got, some stuff for my base. Better get out of here while the going's good. Well, I guess that's it for today. Oh, I know that sounded in bad taste, but, Heil, honey, I'm home. Who the fuck green-lighted that show? I'm out.